Hey, good people. Welcome back. Welcome back to Miss LeAnnyaa's Third Eye 13. Miss LeAnnyaa's, my also known as SAG after name. Ya's my Thursday born Akan day name. So LeAnnyaa's my adopted name, living in Ghana, West Africa. And this is where you'll get my third eye view on any number of things in or about 13 minutes. 13 being my favorite number. So again, welcome back in after a 2-month hiatus. Okay, so I have to start with another shout out to Rumble for hosting a great pilot season of the segment, for being the ideal testing ground for finding my voice again, and in most part for the security of being a truly free speech platform. So now, moving from, quote, off Broadway, as I started to call it, on the 13th of this month, April, I went live for the first time ever. And yes, it was very unnerving and uncomfortable, but I did it anyway because I was determined to. And I needed to make up for letting the entire month of March get away with no follow-up to the Leap Day segment. And the plan was to include clips from the live stream in this segment, but since it was the first time ever, we hit a snag or two, and so I'll just share what I tried or what I really wanted to say then. Okay, so I started there that I'd really wanted to post at least a segment on the 13th of each month starting in March. But for over 20 years now, March has been very difficult for me. And I mean very, like extreme sleeplessness and racing thoughts like an Olympic gold medalist, heightened depression and seclusion. Like I would not leave home unless I had to. But anyway, I count it all traumatic cellular memory from my breakdown through, which is yet again an example of 13 or the 13th being absolute chaos in that moment, but proving favored for me in the long run. Then I started sharing that this March 24, was a back-to-back almost whirlwind of lessons on energy. Mainly the idea that everything is energy. It is, according to science, the absolute lowest form, the basis or foundation for all matter. Now, for me, all of this energy awareness started last summer when I talked to a functional medicine, or some people call it holistic or integrative medicine doctor, about problems I was having with my knee. And she advised that before trying other remedies like diet, exercise, natural or medical pain relief, and my absolute last resort was surgery, I needed to get my energy in check. So she told me about the Qigong class she takes regularly. And Qigong is an ancient Chinese healing practice of moving our qi, Chinese for life force, meaning the energy that powers our being, done by meditation, breathing, and movement exercises that benefit our mental, physical, and spiritual health. And to March of this year, on the 1st, I heard from a fast friend and someone who's clearly a soulmate, and I hadn't talked to him in over a year And even though we initially connected over plant medicine, we realized we had a lot of the same spiritual practices. And in that conversation, he told me that he was up to a daily 2-hour meditation practice now. And so after that, he started sharing lots of related videos. Then about 2 weeks later, on the 13th, which was even more tough this year because of an event that took place attached to another seriously traumatic memory. He sent me a video on healing frequencies, and it was so bizarre that I had just discussed it with my Qigong group the weekend before. So it was just all just lining up, all of these things coming back to back to back, all of these lessons about energy. And more than that, the day before that Qigong class, I had gone into Zoe Wellness Center for a consultation, and impulsively I ended up buying in, but my lifesaver advised that I not try to take on such a restrictive program at that time. So since I couldn't cancel the purchase or get a refund, I had no choice but to shelf it. So fast forwarding from then, once I made it to April and I could breathe a little bit easier, a little bit better, I pulled the program folder out to look through it and get an idea of the day-to-day steps, the things that I would have to do day by day. And to my great surprise, in really reading the full report of my scan and the mission of the program, I realized that my signing up had been a part of an energetic full circle moment, if you will. So their philosophy, again, this is Zoe Wellness, is basically a reiteration of the idea I presented in my Leap Day Third Eye Chakra segment, in that I believe we're all spiritual beings before coming into human physical form. And so our spiritual health directly affects our physical health. Only they go even further to specify that some may prefer to use the term spirit or soul or divine intelligence, while others, as they do, simply call it energy. And honestly, that was quite the aha moment. It was like it all interconnected and made all of the other, quote, energy work that I had been doing make sense. And so with that understanding, while some and probably most people would consider this just a weight loss program, I get that it really is about an energetic or spiritual cleansing. And right here is when I was saying that once that cleansing or clearing is achieved, the benefits will show themselves in a healthier body and mind and state of affairs. And since I didn't do the whole before picture thing with them, I low-key was using the live stream as a way to see if there'd be a difference in how I look by the time I'm done with the first 30 days. And that should be around the time of the next segment on May 13th, whether live stream or a vlog. All right, so I can say honestly that I'm much happier now with how I relayed the point than trying to share my thoughts clearly and concisely when I'm live and speaking off the cuff. So to that point, I don't know what's coming next on the 13th of May, whether it will be a live stream or a vlog. Hopefully, it will be some sort of hybrid where the content from the live can be cut and pasted into the vlog. But I don't know. So, but I'm thinking also about taking a long shot to see if I can get some time with the eighth wonder for his birthday, which would be beyond a happy birthday for me. But either way, until then, it would be fantastic if you'd hit that thumbs up to like this video, then follow the channel to keep posted. And that is the perfect segue for my new YouTube folks, that my biggest Third Eye 13 aspiration is to eventually host all of my beloved, quote, thriving 13th babies. The eighth wonder of the world, Mr. Stevie Wonder, born May 13th. Auntie Whoopi Goldberg, born November 13th. And the 13th of September trifecta, Miss Iyanla Van Zant, Mr. Tavis Smiley, and Mr. Tyler Perry. And my professional aspiration is to join Team Cube Vision. Yay, yay. Right, that part. Under the direction of my beloved, renegade, phenomenal 15th baby, Mr. O'Shea Jackson Sr., Ice Cube, born June 15th. So kindly touch and agree with me on all of this, please, and thank you very much. And I'll close with Namasté. Every bit of light within me honors every bit of light within you. And I sincerely appreciate that you took the time to watch and hear me out. And I affirm that, be it by divine appointment, you will the next time as well. And I release it now to the source to be done. And so it is. Amen and Ashe.